Hey, Eagle. Hey, J Dot. Hey, Miss Ollie. Yorkie. Tiffany. Alicia. Courtney. Petricorium. Hey, Missy Moo. Yeah, I'm okay. You caught a cold? Yeah. Getting sick on vacation is shitty. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Leo. Hey, Zed. How am I doing? Yeah, tired. I'm tired today. Didn't really sleep last night. Thanks, Courtney. Hey, Donna. Hey, Miss Ollie. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tired. Just, fucked up sleep patterns. What was for dinner? I actually took a nap, so I haven't had dinner. I don't think I'll bother eating. I don't think I'll actually bother with dinner tonight. Hey, Chris. Hey, Aunt Janet. Hey, Down Under. Yeah, don't worry, Kim. We'll get it done. Um. Anyway, yeah. So I don't think I'll bother with a dinner. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just have really shitty sleeping patterns. Got to sleep at 5. Slept till noon. Getting your Christmas shopping done tomorrow. Feels a bit early, but sure. Yep, I know, Courtney. I know. Time do I usually wake up? I don't know. Varies like 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon, evening. No more sushi for me? Nah. Once was more than enough, I think. We're not in a crisis, Langley. Hey, Barbara. Struggles. Yeah, insomnia is something that I have insomnia. Um, and shut up, Ronnie. Hey, cat voice. No, I am not. I am remaining an atheist. Hey, hamburger eyes. Chicken creamy fajitas. Cool. Those ribs are good. They were pretty good. I've had better, but they were pretty good. Hey, Emeralds, guys. Nosing. Piper, no. I think I'm fine not trying seaweed or not trying sushi again. Hey, Banty. What I did with the rest of the day? I actually took a nap. I usually am a gentle soul. It was just an absolute whim of the moment. Huh? Yeah, I'd love to go back to Scotland. I want to go back to Scotland at some point. Probably Zoe, but I do actually have a cousin over there. My mom's brother and his family live over there. Hey, Keefster. Zane. Oh, I tossed her in the trash. As soon as the camera was off, I just tossed her in the trash. Whales, maybe. I mean, I might like whales. Just Scotland is part of my heritage. So Zoe, probably not. Don't imagine I'll be going for walks at the new place. Hey, Josie. Walks just aren't for me. The cat's probably bugging Chantel. The cat is probably sleeping on Chantel's bed. She'd be fine in the trash in there. All right, that's a good one. All right, that's a good one, Pipe Burn. Am I concerned? As a general rule of thumb, yes. Don't like going to the haunted house for Halloween. Yeah, I don't think we'll be going to a haunted house this year. You know, barely a week until Halloween, and I think we've got enough shit to do that I'm getting the feeling we're probably not going to be doing any haunted houses. Size Queen, I disapprove of it. Um, I told her that she needs to banish that word from her vocabulary. Because it is a slur. It is an ableist slur, and it's not acceptable to use. It wasn't. It wasn't okay when Batman did it, so it's not okay when anyone says it. Pack, I mean, packing my room will actually be pretty quick. Like most of it's just gonna little things to be shoved into boxes. So, years and years ago, Frank Miller, one of Frank Miller's Batman comics, had him use the R word to show how edgy he was. Hey, Brooke. Yeah, Josie, we don't really have that much shit to move. Boxes, books, and shit. She's fine though, Kevin. She was in a video. I put her in a video just earlier today. She's fine. She hasn't died in the past 5 hours, 6 hours. I promise you, the cat has not died in the past 6 hours. All right. Exactly, pipe. Exactly, pipe burn. You were all like, "Get rid of the boxes. Oh, you got to get rid of the boxes. Throw out the boxes." Now who's looking like a fucking genius? Yeah, Ghoul. I'm not really not happy about it. About the people being Islamophobic just to mock Chantal. Didn't I eat raw salmon? Because I figured that would be way grosser than the cooked salmon. Yeah, I'll be fine, Apple. It is a pretty big buck. Yeah, I'll be fine, Marcus. Hey, Jen. I mean, exactly, Donna. I'm not looking to make it all nice and perfect. It's just box, toss, done. Yeah, when is it not showing? Thoughts on buffets? Um, how worth it they are depends on how much food you can put away. I mean, they're probably worth it. Exactly, Brooke. It's it's called being prepared. Thanks, Lindquist. Thanks, Heather. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Fent. Jada. I don't remember ever having nightmares, but I never really watched scary movies. Hey, Coco Bear. Scary movies were just never my thing. Favorite takeaway food? My favorite takeaway food is back in Cornwall. Don't have access to my favorite takeaway food. Favorite takeaway food is Philo's restaurant in Cornwall. So good. I won't, Tiffany. The posters will take just like 2 minutes. Hey, Peter. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. Hey, Tris and Maddie. When I move back to Cornwall, because Cornwall sucks. Hey, Jessica. Cornwall does absolutely suck. Hey, Heather. It's a shitty town. Hey, Zoe. But I don't got time. Doesn't matter. It's just a shitty town. I hated that town. Yeah, Josie, it's unfair how good the takeout is in Cornwall. I've moved a few times as well, Summer. Of course, it has McDonald's. It has multiple McDonald's. Orleans, yeah, Orleans is a nice part of town. Berto, I wish. Yeah, like Cornwall has multiple great takeout places. Uh, Philo's is just phenomenal Mediterranean food, and they've got like three different incredible uh, pizza places. The Napoleon's, I think, is really good pizza. Um, Louis, great pizza. I feel like there was one other sort of dive pizza place that had really good pizza. Apple pie, I guess. The cats, my laptop. And fuck it, everything else is nothing else is worth much money. So damn my jeans. Cocoa Bear. Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's Louis pizzas all over because it's a probably fairly common name. Zoe, yeah. I am bringing 4 boxes of or 4 boxes of comics. The rest, I'm getting rid of. Any accounts going? No idea, Brooklyn. Why am I getting rid of? Because I don't want them anymore, Zoe. Like I don't want them anymore. I'm not going to be rereading them. You know, like much as I enjoyed Kelly Sue DeConnick's run on Captain Marvel, I'm not going to be rereading that run. You know, I'm not going to be rereading that comic. So I'll just get. I mean, I'm fine just giving them away. Like I see no reason to like. They're not. None of them are worth anything. None of the comics I have are worth anything. If they're like new, I mean, they are new. Like they're all from the past 15 years. Like all the comics are from the past 15 years. They're not worth anything. Exactly, Missy. Most comics are worth nothing. Oh no, Zoe. It's absolutely my choice. It's just I've been thinking for a while. Like I've been thinking for a long time. Why the fuck do I still have all these comics? Shit. Even when I was still buying the comics, I was like, why am I collecting all these comics? Ladybug just flew on me. Give me a couple minutes. I have a ladybug on me and I want to get rid of it. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, the ladybug just landed right on my shirt. So I just wanted to toss it outside. Hey, JBS. Hey, Juna. Hey, Emmy. Hey, Clever Cat. Where'd I put it? Oh, outside. I went downstairs and yeah, tossed it outside. Black Bolt's powers. Okay, so his main power is the fact that his voice is like super loud and destructive. Even if he whispers, like even a whisper is enough to like destroy multiple city blocks. So that's his most obvious power. But in addition to that, he has some sort of control over electrons or something like that. I don't remember the exact details, but he's able to fly. He's got super strength. He's able to do energy blasts, I think, from his little head fork. Um, he's got a lot of self control, Peter. Hi, Chantel. Did you just come in here to tell me to get you water? Black Book Cultist. Yep. Jubilee. Love Jubilee. Jubilee is an amazing character. I don't care what anybody says. Jubilee is awesome. Telepathically? Yeah, it would probably be pretty cool. Being able to speak telepathically would be cool. Yeah, Jubilee is one of the coolest goddamn characters. Anyone who says otherwise is just wrong. No, thanks, Chantel. I'm good with. I'm fine. No pretzel stick for me, thanks. I think the only. Yeah. Yeah, like the only real problem with Jubilee is that she is very similar to Boom Boom. Oh, I mean, I never watched Happy Days. I know I heard about that. Like I read about that, Ali, but never watched it. What about turning animals into weapons, but at the cost of killing them? For example, using a snake as an arrow. That would be a fucked up thing to do. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. As far as I know, I'm not in any danger. So I mean, I don't know that they would offer anything. I mean, none of the comics I have are actually worth anything. Like a lot of them, they probably already have a bunch of like I suspect that a lot of the comics that I have, they probably already got copies of them sitting in their back issue bins, or like they've gotten, or they found other ways to get rid of those comics because they just didn't sell. Like I just don't think the Eve Ewing's Ironheart run is something that comic shops really care about. Hey, Shasha. Right, certain sorcery. All right, so yeah, I mean, as a bit of magic, yeah, yeah. I mean, that would be definitely an option, Kermit. Um, People having different. Ironheart was Eve Ewing's run on Ironheart was, you know, was good. She had a good run on that comic. Wasn't long, but it was good. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, Kermit. Like people, different magicians having different. Hey, J Wings. He's been having different sort of attitudes towards the spells. some wizards being totally okay killing anything around them in order to get the job done, and other people sort of being extremely reluctant to use harmful magic because they don't want to hurt things around them. So yeah, I mean, that would definitely be an interesting way of doing it. Hey, Underground. All right. Good night, apple pie. Hamburger eyes, not tonight. Tube for my poster. What I'll probably just do is like lay them in the back seat of the car on the day we move, or in the trunk or something. Rainy in Texas. Well, that's probably a good thing, J. Dot. Hey, me. I'm okay, thanks. You? Hey, Claire. No, Claire, no gaming tonight. Only on Saturdays. Thanks, Kristen. I'm not sure what I'm going through. Anyway, uh, if any of you haven't seen my new video, I got a card in the mail. Viewer sent me a Halloween card. I didn't even know Halloween cards were a thing, frankly. Hey, Christine. Yeah, viewer sent me a nice Halloween card. Keeping their name covered. I'm not sure if they want to be anonymous or not. If they pop in and they want to be recognized, then I'll definitely give them the credit for it. No, Liberace, but we got doxxed a long time ago, and yeah, they included a handwritten note as well. So yeah, that was like just super sweet to find in the mail today. Like that was just like ridiculous, like such a sweet gesture. Really, really nice to find in the mail. No, Peter. I dipped it in some soy sauce, which was a mistake because I hate soy sauce. It's not creepy size queen. Make a PO box? Probably. We will definitely consider it. The problem is we kind of don't really want anyone to know even what city we're going to be living in. So, like, doing a PO box, people would know what city we're living in. We have PO boxes in Canada, Kalamazoo. Of course, we have PO boxes. I couldn't tell you, thanks. Just off the cuff, me. Exactly, Lindsay. Like, Liberace? I mean, I think a lot of people do. I mean, I think it depends on where people live, same as in the US. Anyway, we're moving in with your moms. We're moving in with all your moms. We're gonna be your new daddies. No, Lou. PO boxes are an everywhere thing. Anywhere, I'm pretty sure that any country that has postal services has post office boxes. Black it. I mean, they were just asking if Canadians lock their doors in general. I don't think they're asking specifically about us. I think they're just asking about Canada as a whole. Why not Vermont? I mean, Vermont, lovely state, but we need our universal health care. I didn't, Brooke, but I don't care. Nothing wrong with fetish channels. 90 days now. Nah, I'll be fine. Hot dog. Hey, let me in. Yeah, I'll be looking after the landlord's cats as well, Allie. With that Michael Moore started Canada's magical. I mean, there are small towns in the U.S. that don't lock their doors. There are small towns in Canada where people don't lock their doors. You know, there might be neighborhoods. There might be people in certain neighborhoods in cities that don't lock their doors. I mean, it's we lock our doors. I've always locked my doors. Hey, produce. Thick ship? Yeah, sure. Gay rights. And you know what? Gay wrongs too. Um, yeah, Christine. I mean, I grew up in a really quiet suburb. Good to know, Samoan. We have crime, Lou. Of course we have crime. That's my David. Eh, not too bad. Here you go, size queen. Just for you. And yeah, I mean, like I grew up in a really quiet neighborhood, and we always locked our doors when I was growing up. I haven't met them yet, Fence. Chantel did, I think. Legend. All right. Hope they gave him a normal middle name. Just had a shooting in room. Did we? I didn't hear about that. Nah, produce. I think I'm okay not trying sushi again. I think I'm okay with just trying it the one time. When do we move? Uh, I mean, I actually said in my video, but we're not saying. You and your boyfriend going to try sushi on the weekend? Good luck with that. Langley? Public transit exists, Langley. Which on a broomstick? Kiki's delivery service, Zoe. Kiki's delivery service. The novel that the movie was based on. And yeah, it's a really cute book. Oh, I love Ghibli. Love Studio Ghibli. Yeah, it's there isn't really as much of a narrative to the book. The movie added in an actual narrative. Um and like Yeah, really changed a lot of it. He could get sick. Yeah. So yeah, the movie changed a lot in order to actually make it work as a movie, but it's a really cute book. Rut with books, trying to get some positivity journals. Mm. Do something cool with my hair. Ah, I'm lazy when it comes to hair. That's true. I remember as a kid that Star Wars got re-released in the theaters, like the original trilogy. It got re-released in theaters when I was a kid. I believe it was what did it have been the special edition. I'm trying to remember if the version that was released in theaters when I was a kid was like with all of George Lucas's ridiculous edits. But yeah, so yeah, I got to watch Star Wars in the theater as a kid. I'd already watched the movies on VHS. Yeah, VHS. Exactly, Rachel. It was, yeah, sometime in the 90s. Yeah, it was the 90s. I remember like I'd already watched the movies on VHS, but then they got re-released in theaters. So I got to watch Star Wars in the theaters as a kid. Yeah. I don't know, because people think that's my name. People think that's my name because of my nickname. What do I think about Capples? I mean, I don't think about her very often. Cinema. Like I don't know enough about her to have any opinion on her. More into Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Star Trek's my jam. Star Trek is absolutely my bag. Thing of Jurassic Park. Yeah, I remember Jurassic Park in theaters. I did play Jurassic or did watch Jurassic Park in the theaters. Nah, I don't play The Sims. I played a little bit of The Sims too, but meh. 10th one? So, huh. I didn't hear anything about that, Christine. How when was that? Was that just like earlier today? Was that just earlier today, Christine, or yeah, I'll continue going live with the new place. Since 4 is free now. Yippee. None of the actual content you want is free. The base game is free, but if you want to actually be able to do anything in it, you have to pay. Yes, I remember that, Courtney. It's happened a couple times to me. Yeah, probably Zoe. Yeah, shut up, that's Joe. We're not killing her, Emerson. Just finished replaying GTA 5. Cool. Promise. The band? Not really. Good night, Smitten. Side pony? No, I hate side ponytails. I don't like that style at all. I'll be fine. Size queen. Yeah, we'll still live pretty close to. We'll still live close enough to my family. Probably Courtney. Sometimes they just play like sometimes you're watching and it's just like, oh snap! I know that song. That's a really good song. Stop the sex for a minute. Let me listen to the song, guys. Come on, no. Just settle down for a minute. Turn the music up, guys. This is a banger. This is a banger. Focus on the music. Stop it. Whatever. It's whatever comes up, Jack. My favorite song? Probably Fine on the Outside by Priscilla On. Yeah, usually ageless. Usually am. Hey, Suzette. All right. Be back in a minute. My favorite band is the Heartless Bastards. Hey, guys, it's Fine on the Outside by Priscilla On, AHN. Anyway, be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Relax, Emerson. When that cat dies, it will be at my hands. All right? I promise, I vow. I make that vow. When she dies, it will be at my hands. Nah, I'm not showing off my room, Courtney. It's dirty and filthy. What I consider. No, I would never convert to Islam. I'm an atheist. Eh, sometimes, Peter. Stephanie? Well, I mean, like she's in bad shape. She has health issues. She has breathing issues, so it's just easier for me to go down to get it. Family cat was 22, and your cat is 20. Yeah, I figure probably 1 to 2 more years out of Casey. Yeah, maybe not, Allie. Let's not get carried away, produce. Oldest cat in the world was 38. Yeah. Gift you a membership? I don't have memberships. Currently, we have 2 cats, jeepers. We will, Marmays. We'll get the place clean. It is Suzette. It is. Yeah, whatever, me. Speaking of jobs, I got an email back today from that place I applied at. They had me fill out a. They had me fill out like this weird little, very short test thing. So we'll see if they call me back for an interview. In regards, I'm not going to say where I applied. And if I get employed there, if I get the job there, I'm not going to say where it is. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm not even going to say what kind of job it is. Hey, MG. Yeah, probably Rachel. I've never really been independent, Rachel. Am I good with my finances? Not particularly. Yes, Brooke. I've never actually read Ursula K. Le Guin. I should. I do want to read Earthsea. Like I do want to read Earthsea, but there's a lot of other stuff I want to read too. So no, I did not fart. I did not put caretaker on my resume now. Yep, indeed, Zoe. Do I generally fart a lot? I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. Hi, Chris Lane. No, Rachel. I have no interest in Walking Dead myself. Trade Twist Misty? I guess so. How do I find the online community? Like this one? Not too bad right now. No, my family has no money. What is my name? My name is James. Graphic novels. Comics, Courtney. They're comics. Thanks, Chantel. Bella? Easiest way to contact me is through Twitter. I don't have any other social media. I don't really do anything else. But I mean, my mom has said that I'm allowed, but she lives in a one-bedroom apartment, so it wouldn't really go great. Rainbow Bright comics? There are Rainbow Bright comics. Or were, anyway. Okay, I guess a couple years ago. A couple years ago, there was a Rainbow Bright comic by Jeremy Whitley and Brittany Williams. Jeremy Whitley does really, really good all ages comics, and Brittany Williams does like the cutest goddamn art. I haven't read that comic myself, but if it's Whitley and Williams, it's bound to be good. They're both really good at what they do. Do I play any games? Yeah, then Jeremy Whitley, Whitley. We'll say Jeremy Whitley. He did a comic by the name of Princeless, where he's been supremely fucked over by Action Labs, the publisher. Just seriously fucked over. Action Labs is just a fucking terrible publisher. Keith Whitley sings sad country music. All right. Yeah, Princeless and Raven Pirate Princess. Both like really good comics. Princeless is about a black princess who decides to like she's locked up in a tower with a dragon guarding her so that a prince can come rescue her, and she decides, no, you know what, screw this noise, I'm gonna rescue myself. I'm gonna go rescue other princesses who are locked in towers. So yeah, it's just really good comic where this black princess decides that instead of instead of letting a prince rescue her, she's just gonna go out and rescue other princesses. Her sisters, actually. And there's also Raven Pirate Princess, which is about a pirate princess who decides that she's gonna take over her family business. Whitley also did a comic called at Marvel. He wrote a comic at Marvel. He's written a few. Jeremy Whitley's written a few uh, comics at Marvel as well. One in particular, Unstoppable Wasp, which was absolutely wonderful and did a really good job tackling mental health crises. Me, what's my ultimate goal in life? If I ever figure that out, I'll let you know. Thanks, Josie. Panda, I think that I have told Chantel, I told Chantel that it is actually totally okay to judge honor killings. Honor killings are bad. It is okay to judge that. Unstoppable Wasp. Yeah, yeah, that was one of the that's one of the comics he wrote at Marvel. What is it? The drink? Say Misty Slush. Cherry, I think. Jonda, like I don't know exactly what she said, but what do I think about Wolverine being in the new Deadpool? Eh, it's cool. It's a fun idea. I'm sure they'll have fun. Fair enough, Courtney. Difference between black cherry and cherry. There's no there's no punchline to that doesn't end up being kind of racist in some way. So I'm not saying anything. No, she's not intellectually disabled. Wolverine's always sent for Daddy Wolverine. Yep. Well, Deadpool have a love scene with Wolverine. He should. He should have a love scene with Wolverine, but they're not going to have the guts for it. It was not as satisfying as if the cheese hadn't been on there in the first place. What did I get to eat? Nothing, Zoe. All right. Good night, Bansy. Of course, she's nice to me. Wouldn't get in an arc. I wouldn't trust it. Don't be an asshole, Booty. Don't be an asshole. Panda, no, I don't believe that I would fall in love with someone like that. Hey, Luna. Hey, Rissa. Luckily, my best friend. Luckily, my best friend is not like either of those things. I love her as a friend. Hey, Collarbone. I do not, Zoe. I'm just gonna shove them in a. Probably gonna end up shoving them in a garbage bag. Big black, big garbage bag. Thanks, Luna. Thoughts on George Bush? I never liked him. I'll be keeping the posters, Bubbles. Of course, I'm keeping my posters. I'm not worried about the move. I mean, yes, letters, but I'm also worried about not being on medication myself. So, you're not blocked. Just why? Stupid porn bot. Yep, it was Panda. I try, Courtney. What's going on with me? What's going on with my meds is I don't really want to get on meds until I have a GP. Like I want to get a general practitioner before I go on meds so that I can have a single point of contact for adjusting them and shit. Jesse? Because I did want them when I was collecting them. I did want the comics when I was collecting them. Now I don't want. Now there's a bunch that I don't want anymore. Uh, Pretty much me. Nope. Nope, I don't fence. Uh, I've been on a waiting list to get a GP for about a year and a half now. Zoe? Yeah, it's you go to a walk-in clinic. Like you have like I can go to a walk-in clinic. That's how I got it. That's how I got them before. I went to a walk-in clinic. The issue is with walk-in clinics. Hey, J Dot. With walk-in clinics, you're getting a different doctor each time. They don't really have knowledge of your medical history. So, like, I want to have a single point of contact for like yes, coffee. There is a GP shortage, yeah. You just like there's just no GPs available in Canada in Ontario. There's just no GPs available in Ontario right now. Yeah, Juna, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. Favorite movie? Spirited Away. Bubbles. My favorite movie is Spirited Away. No, Ali, because I don't have any meds anymore. Hey, ghosts. A few years back, I got to see Spirited Away in theaters. That was in the theater. That was amazing. Spirited Away and a few other Ghibli movies. I will say, of the Ghibli movies that I got to see in the theater, the best experience was for Arrietty. Arrietty is just so amazing on a big screen, on a theater screen. Akira? Yeah, I watched Akira. I watched Akira when I was probably a teenager. Arrietty. Yeah, Arrietty is a really good one. A coffee first. I watch very little anime. Bret Hart. Yeah, back when I was into wrestling, Bret Hart was always one of my favorites. Bret the Hitman Hart. Anyway, leave Chantel alone, people. Leave Chantel alone. Don't ask questions. Don't ask. Stop asking her the questions. Princess Mononoke. I need to rewatch that one. I watched it when I was a teenager. I need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it. Have I watched it? Did I watch it in my 20s? I don't remember. Wonder if it's possible to travel by sheep. And if so, why is nobody doing it? I mean, probably it. Sheep aren't particularly big. I don't think. I don't think it'd be easy to travel by sheep. You wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't move very fast, and you'd have to be pretty small, I imagine, in order to ride a sheep. Like probably like kids. Kids would be able to ride sheep. Me, yeah, me. I've got maybe like a third. I've got like maybe a third of the movies on DVD. I need to get the. I need to get most of the rest. Why aren't they? I mean, I probably like you can probably have at some like there are probably some petting zoos that where kids can ride the sheep, but anyway, the I want to get the Ghibli movies except for Tales from Earthsea, and I could probably skip on I Know Me. I know it is me. Um, yeah, I don't see any need for Tales from Earthsea, and I probably wouldn't bother with Earwig, Earwig and the Witch, or Earwig and whatever. Knock it off, just why? Um, you like Tales from Mercy? That makes one of you. That makes one person me. Nobody liked that movie. You're not blocked, Chaos. I did watch that Earwig movie with like the really weird CG art. So that I don't think I've watched any movies this year. Have I? No, I'm pretty sure I haven't watched any movies this year. Haven't seen that one? It's the newest one, Black Chaos. Yeah, it's the newest one, me. Thanks, Chaos. It's newest one. It is another Goro Miyazaki one, which means that it's got like, yeah, Earwig and the Witch. Yeah, came out in 2020. Came out 2 years ago. It's another, yes, sweet samsara. It's another Goro Miyazaki one, which means that it's got interesting ideas that are just done poorly because Goro Miyazaki is not a particularly good director. It's a shame. Like, his father is one of the most legendary animation directors ever. Okay, good night, Bubbles. Yeah, like, Hayao Miyazaki is one of the most legendary animation directors ever. And then his son is just really not great. Like, the best movie that he did, the best of Goro Miyazaki's movies was from Up on Poppy Hill, which had that fucking weird ass pseudo incest subplot just thrown in. Like, he makes a good movie and then just fucking throws in a twist. It's like, okay, now it's hard to. Now this is really uncomfortable to watch. I liked From Up on Poppy Hill. Like, the first half of the movie, like the first half of From Up on Poppy Hill was a really good movie. It was like, it was fun. It was interesting. It was enjoyable. And then, like, halfway through, he throws in this like potential incest twist. And it's like, why? Why, Goro? Why did you do that? You just made the movie. You took a thoroughly enjoyable film and ruined it. I don't know. Chantal, can you name an anime character that I like? I'm sure she can. It's just so out of nowhere and so unnecessary. And it takes what would have been a genuinely great movie and just knocks it way down the list. But yes, I did a video reviewing the live action Cowboy Bebop. It sucks. It's bad. Do you know what's going on? Who the hell even knows? But yeah, the live action Cowboy Bebop is just not a good show. One of the well, there you go. There you go, people. There you go. Whoever doubted that Chantel would know. See, my it was on Netflix. Probably Zoe. His live action. Anything good? It's they did a good. Yeah, Jet was really good. I actually really liked what's his name as Spike. Like, I actually really thought the guy they cast for Spike was actually really good in the role too. Like, I get that he was older than Spike in the show. I understand that, but I thought that he was really good in the role. He was really charming and charismatic, but also like really sold like the dark past. So I really enjoyed him in the role. Um, Jet, I really liked him. Uh, Faye Valentine, I had issues with how they wrote her character, but again, The actor I thought did a really good job as Faye Valentine. Um, the issue with Faye wasn't the actor. The issue was the writing. Favorite film genre? Bye, Chantal. Bye, Chantal. Bye bye. New season of Unsolved Mysteries out on Netflix. Cool. Hey, Carla. Faye Valentine? Yes. She. The problem with Faye was just the writing. Um, and like the biggest problem, there were two main problems with the live action Cowboy Bebop. Like two huge problems with the live action Cowboy Bebop. First of all, Vicious was fucking awful. They made Vicious terrible. They just did an absolute shit job. Nah, Rumham, I don't watch horror movies. They just did a shit job of him. He looked terrible, and they made his character just laughable. He wasn't threatening at the least because he spent so much time being a fucking joke. Um, it was just a legitimately terrible take on Vicious. Completely ruined the character. Too much of him. They used too much of him, which made him, like I said, non-threatening. He wasn't a menace. He wasn't scary. So that was the first problem. The other really major problem with the show was they good night to that. They missed the point of punk. Like it's oh yeah, good night to us. Is that like they were going for because I mean it's Cowboy Bebop is a cyberpunk uh show, and they missed the point of cyberpunk. Like they just completely and totally missed the point, which is that people are fucked over by systemic corruption. Like in the anime, Jet left the cops. Jet left the police force because the force as a whole was corrupt. You know, the police were bad as an institution. The police were bad. Switched to the over in the live action. He left because of like one bad cop. The rest of the force is pretty okay. The rest of the force, maybe not perfect, but the rest of the police, the police are fine. The police are fine as an institution. It's just it's just a couple bad apples here and there, and it's like, no. In a cyberpunk, the police are bad. That is core to the cyberpunk. The police, as an institution, suck balls. They are meant to be corrupt from the top right down to the bottom. So yeah, they ruin that. And then there's Faye Valentine. Again, in the anime, Faye Valentine is trying to make money to pay off an exorbitant medical cost that was the result of corruption in the medical industry. She was basically ripped off by it's fine, Brooke. It's scary, but it's fine. They're not going to take us over. Um, yeah, like again, key aspect to Faye Valentine's story arc was that the healthcare industry as a whole is corrupt and rips people off. Again, switch that over to the live action, and she's going after one person who swindled her. Again, hey, Hellion, again, not a result of any sort of systemic issues. It's one person who ripped her off. So the live action Cowboy Bebop completely fucking missed the point of cyberpunk, which is that institutions are corrupt and designed to oppress people, to keep people down. They fucking missed that. Yeah, Habergaraz, I've heard that that Cyberpunk 2077 was just completely and totally fucking broken at release. Hey, Sandy. Casper meets Wendy. Live action Aladdin is your favorite? I will say, the live action Aladdin, they gave Jasmine a song, and the song is terrible. And the whole sequence for the song is terrible. Like, it's just a shit song. It's about the only thing that they actually tried to add in. It's about the only change that they actually fucking made. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. They did make another change. They made Yago stop talking. Yeah, they added in a song for Jasmine, and it's just a shit song. Hey, Mama, four boys. Okay, to who? I hope that goes well. No, Hellion. Just grilled salmon sushi. Anyway, Disney's live action remakes are a way to fuck over screenwriters. So fuck that noise. They fuck over screenwriters for a movie that is objectively worse than the animated. Come on. Like, objectively. Like, all of the live action remakes. We'll see, The Little Mermaid is the only one that has even. Actually, no. Even The Little Mermaid can't be as good as the animated. I did Hellion. I did hear about that. Did like Cinderella? Cinderella at least tried to be different from the animated movie. Cinderella, they actually they did try to change the VK, not necessarily. The directors and screenwriters, they've got ideas. The directors and screenwriters have tons of ideas. The problem is producers want sure bets. It's kind of funny. Craig McCracken. Craig McCracken, who knows a thing or two about making a hit show. Yo, McCracken knows how to make a good show. He's got a track record. He's got a proven record he pitched 16 shows to Netflix. 16 different pitches to Netflix. So anyway, we're getting a Powerpuff Girls reboot. You know, like, Craig McCracken makes good shows. He makes successful shows. And Netflix still said, no, we want you to do something. We want you to bring back something you've done before. We want to go for the nostalgia money. We don't want new. We don't want something that's not proven. We want something that has a built-in audience. We want that nostalgia money. Evelyn, I don't really watch much of anything on Netflix. So it's just like, it's not, it's not the directors, it's not the screenwriters, it's the people who it's the people who put forward the money. That's the issue. The people who actually put forth the money to make this shit, they're the ones who don't want to, who are reluctant to try anything new. They're the ones who want to go with shit that can just grab nostalgia dollars. You're not blocked, Sleepy Moo. Good night, Brittany. It is Hellion. Absolutely, it is. But I don't know. It's just. But even then, it doesn't have to be. Fetterman, casual dude. Absolutely Fetterman. Because Dr. Oz is a fucking snake oil salesman. Dr. Oz is a goddamn grifter. No, I've never seen any of the Saw movies. Just a straight up fucking grifter. He's not casual, dude. He absolutely is not, and he never has been. Ah, you'd be surprised, Alien. Book club? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like he was a genuinely talented surgeon, but as soon as he got into TV, he became a quack. He became a snake oil salesman, a grifter. Selling selling pseudo medicine, selling garbage. Fuck you, Michelle. Neither of those things are fucking happening, asshole. Probably not hamburger eyes. Moving on to Last of Us. I mean, Last of Us is like a well-made story to begin with, which is it'll be tough because it's a well-made story to begin with, and like they're going to have to change that, take a lot out, and no, I don't casual. Like they're going to be having to remove a lot of the story. A lot's going to have to be cut out in order to make it fit into the length of a TV show. Good night, Leah. That's rough, Zoe. Yeah, there's shit that makes me chuckle. Hey, Jenna. Yeah, VK, again, it's the issue with doing a Bioshock show. Evelyn? I don't even remember. Sushi Con or something like that. Like, the issue with doing a Bioshock adaptation. Again, there's the issue of taking a story that's meant to be told over a long period of time and cutting a bunch of it out in order to adapt it for a significantly shorter amount of time. So there's just the fact that there's going to need to be content cut out. The other issue with a Bioshock adaptation is that Bioshock is a very political game. And are they going to want to make it? Are they going to want the adaptation to be political in that way? Or are they going to be trying to, or are they going to do the Cowboy Bebop thing and shy away from the politics? Because, don't want to alienate any of the potential audience. No, I'm fine, Goodyear. Let's blow. I mean, it's basically Bioshock is like very much based on like built around libertarian ideas. So it's sort of commentary on libertarianism. So yeah, it's very much a political movie. Okay, what I would say is it's commentary on Atlas Shrugged in game form. Smash Bros. Never played any Smash Bros. That's a Mario movie trailer. I haven't watched it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about the Mario movie trailer because I don't give a shit about Chris fucking Pratt. Every game is political. Not every game, but a lot of games. A lot of games definitely include political elements in them. Guardians. I mean, I liked Guardians of the Galaxy well enough. Thoughts on She-Hulk? If you mean the show, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the She-Hulk show. I've seen screenshots, I've seen clips, and yeah, it seems like a thoroughly fun show. Chris Pratt in Guardians? Yes, and he is one of my least favorite aspects of those movies, frankly. What's wrong with him? I just get douche vibes from him. There's something about him. I look at him and it's like, he just strikes me as being probably kind of a douche. Parks and Rec. Never watched Parks and Rec. Does he, VK? Ugh. Hamburger Eyes. Pratt is a Republican. Chris Pratt is a Republican, so I don't think that I don't feel like it's very like it's a stretch to assume that he's probably also a douche. Mario is a Japanese caricature of an Italian plumber. He's actually based on I believe he's actually based on a landlord that Miyamoto had. Like, so it's, which is kind of funny. Regardless, if oh, good night, Sandy. If they didn't want to use Charles Martel, the guy who's voiced Mario for 30 years, if they didn't want to use that guy, they should have cast someone else who was they should have cast another Italian American. They should have cast an Italian American as Mario instead of hiring Chris Pratt to not even try to do a fucking voice. Like, come on. That's not fucking Mario. No, I never watched Barney. Jack Black killing it. I mean, Jack Black's Jack Black. He can't, like, he's just like a really funny guy. Wouldn't go that far, fatty, but Jack Black should have voiced every. Hell yeah, why not? Produce. I mean, it depends on the character, Produce. For some characters, no, the race doesn't matter. But Mario is Italian American, is an Italian American, either Italian or Italian American. So that absolutely, like, that is crucial. Like, that is pretty central to the character. Like, that actually is like a legitimately important aspect of the character. Yeah, Black Ariel's okay. Yeah, it is an ethnicity, Chris. Um, as far as a Black Ariel goes, I mean, Ariel's color is not central to Shaq. Nah, Shaq. No, Italian American. You cast either an Italian or an Italian American. Exactly, VK. Charles Martin has voiced the character for decades. They wanted to go with a name because, like, they feel studios still operate under the assumption that people go to movies to see specific actors. It's bullshit. Like, it's absolutely bullshit that studios think that actors are the big draws. Mario. People go to a Mario movie because it's fucking Mario. Metroid movie? Maybe. Exactly, VK. Yeah, I mean, maybe casual dude. I might watch a Metroid movie. I mean, that's the origin, but I mean, there's mermaid myths from around the world. Like cultures from all around the world have had mermaid myths. And again, it's her color is not central. Her color is not central to her character. It doesn't matter whether she's black, white, Asian, Latina. It depends on vicinity to the sea. Yeah, and yeah, there's people close to the sea all around the world. So it's like that part doesn't really matter. Exactly, Shelby. So Little Mermaid being black, why not? Who cares? Like it's there's absolutely nothing about the character that says she must be white. Mario, Mario is fucking Italian. So you gotta cast appropriately. Why can't Chris Pratt? Because Chris Pratt is not Italian. Not sure, size queen. I don't remember. Let me pull up yes. She is a redhead. Astronaut cat. One thing I will say, astronaut. Um, one thing I will actually say about that. It is really weird to me that Hollywood keeps uh, race lifting redheads to be black. Like genuinely, I do find that to be really weird that they just continually take characters who are redheads in their normal depictions and casting black people like Annie, Mary Jane Watson in the MCU Spider-Man movies. Um, no, I'm blanking on others, but I'm blanking on most of the examples, but it's a recurring thing. Like it is actually like genuinely a recurring thing. Uh, Zendaya, I'm not sure in Zendaya's actual race, but they did, you know, I think she might be part black. I think she's mixed race. Yeah, she's mixed race. Zendaya is mixed race. Um, her father's black. Oh, and absolutely. Like I'm not criticizing Zendaya. Zendaya is great. Like it's Zendaya is really good. Um, yeah, if they can do the voice, then I guess maybe, but it is casual, dude. That said, Halle Bailey looks really good in the role. Um, yeah, so it's there is definitely a trend of traditionally redheaded characters being race swapped over to be black. It's very much a trend and it's really weird. And every time it happens, all I can think about is that rumor about it being not that I'm aware of, AM. What does trend mean? That it's a recurring thing, like that it's happened multiple times. That it's happened a weirdly hot, like that it's happened a weird number of times. It just seems to keep happening. And there is sort of an, I guess, kind of an urban legend, a rumor um, about why it happens. And the rumor is that it is a Hollywood in joke relating to what ginger can be an anagram of. Like that's the rumor. You know, rearrange the letters in ginger. What do you get? That's is it true? I don't know. But it's happened often enough to make me legitimately wonder. Like it's happened often enough that it makes me genuinely wonder if that actually is the thing. If that actually is a thing. I don't know, Am. Like it's I mean, I don't want to believe it, but it's happened often enough and Hollywood is not okay, Pink Pony. Hollywood is a pretty fucked up town. It's a pretty fucked up industry. Is it true? There's no proof that it's true. There's no way of knowing that it's true. So yeah, that's just the rumor. That is just the rumor that I have heard, the speculation that I have heard for why Hollywood seems to really like replacing redheads with black actors, like replacing redheaded characters with black actors. And I mean, the posters will take all of 2 minutes to take down. Relax. VK. Yeah, he died like right after mocking concerns about COVID. It was like, oh, COVID's not a problem. COVID's totally fine. It's, COVID's safe. No, all this worrying about COVID is ridiculous. And then he caught COVID and died. Like, it was fast enough that it was like, yeah, that's karma. I can't even. Oh, right. Herman. That was Herman Cain. Yeah. Right. Yes. Carson is still alive. Yeah. That's right. It was Herman Cain who was mocking COVID and then immediately died. Uh, what's his name? Ben Carson. Ben Carson, I think, is still alive. Yeah, Hamburger. You know what's funny, Hamburger? I learned not long ago. Uh, Anderson wrote The Little Mermaid as him, like as a love confession to another guy who did not catch it, who did not understand, who had no idea, absolutely no idea that Anderson was in love with him. I think he was bi. Uh, yeah, Anderson, Hans Christian Andersen was bi, uh, and yeah, he was like confessing, like he wrote it's like this heartfelt confession to this other dude, and the other dude just went right over his head. He had no fucking idea that the guy was in love with him. Because it turns out Hans Christian Andersen was actually not very good at confessing feelings. He simped for everybody, and nobody actually knew it. He apparently had something of a history of just like simping for people who had no idea that he had feelings for them. Remake Pocahontas? I would hope not. It's where she belongs, Michelle. It's where I'd want to leave her. Yeah, I really don't think that they should be remaking Pocahontas. Exactly, Pink. Like some of the songs are like some of the songs from the movie are really well regarded, but the movie itself, part of it is the fact that it's really the changes it made to the actual legend of Pocahontas, not great. I disagree with that, Janet, but enough Pocahontas movie. There was a direct to the apparently there was like a direct to video sequel to Pocahontas about her being taken back to England, which really poor choice considering she was basically like forced back, forced to go to England against her will. And like, yeah, it was like gross. It's Snow White Latina. Oh, we'll clean it up, AM. We'll get it mostly clean. They'll probably want to do a. I imagine they'll probably want to do extra cleaning as well, anyway. But we'll get it mostly clean. No problem, Brooke. Always happy to have you around. New Snow should be Asian. Yeah, why not? Yeah, Roxy. I mean, it's pretty common for landlords to try to basically rip people off. No, Noma. More films about Indigenous Americans. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there absolutely should be more films about Indigenous people. There's really not a lot. Reservation Dogs, as far as TV goes, but yeah, Latinx people can be a wide range of colors. Entirely possible, yeah, Roxy. Yeah, I can understand that, Zoe. It's not a mansion, no. It is a house, and it is a good sized house, but no. Uh, I'm pretty sure mansion has a specific definition. So yeah, I'm not sure how big our house is, but it's just no, we're not house sitting. It's a rental. My own room, yes. My own bathroom, no. The master bedroom does have its own bathroom, and then there is another bathroom for the rest of the house. Just studio apartment with a roomie. Oh no, sleeper! It's absolutely a nice place. I am not denying that it's a nice place. Yeah, the place we live now. It's a nice place that we live now. The place we're moving to. It's a nice place that we're moving to. Ellie, that is a possibility. If we want to, like, if we decide to buy it, then that will be an option after a year. Not for Miles Brook, but I'll have to leave the bedroom, yeah, which is nicer. I mean, I haven't seen the new place, but I imagine it'll probably be nicer. The new place has a the new place has a fireplace. Like the place we're moving to now, it's got a fireplace, man. Fuck yeah. Just haven't had a chance yet. Yeah, the one we have, it's like an electric fireplace. So it's not, yeah, it's an electric fireplace that we have here. The new place, it's a wood fireplace, like a wood fireplace. That is so cool. I miss having a wood fireplace. Like the house I grew up in had a wood fireplace. We didn't use it much. Like we've rarely used it, but we had it. So I like that we're going to have that I'm going to be living in a place with a wood fireplace again. Apparently, wood fireplaces excite me. Toast haggis? No. You do not. There's no good haggis in Canada. You cannot get good haggis outside of Scotland. Of course not, Gail. You buy chopped wood. You buy pre-chopped wood. But no, you cannot get good haggis outside of Scotland. Which makes sense because I mean that's where haggis live, right? If you want good haggis, it's gotta be fresh from the. No, haggis isn't fish. Yeah, if you want good haggis, you need to get it fresh from the Highlands, fresh from the hills. They should. Yeah, but you have to preserve them, and it's not. It's just no. You want them fresh. You want haggis fresh from the Highlands. No idea. I am. Nah, me. That's just what Scots tell people to gross them out. Haggis are a haggis is like a it's a small critter. Um, they run around the Scottish Highlands. Uh, one leg is longer than the other, so they sort of run in circles around the hills. Um, the fact that they are kind of clumsy uh, means that tradition dictates that you need to drink some scotch. You need to be a little bit drunk in order to hunt haggis. It's just traditional, just because to make it fair for the haggis. I haven't. I Taylor Swift isn't really my thing. Pink Pony. I'm actually not sure what haggis sound like. I've never actually heard what haggis sound like. Never looked up what they sound like. And haggis, yeah, yeah. Close the door. You have a little bit of whiskey and makes things more fair. And yeah, games looking forward to. Yeah, I don't really play enough games in general. Indeed, Gail. Anyway, I'm actually gonna get off the live here. I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm gonna get off here. So thanks for watching, and I will be back on Wednesday. So good night.